Hey guys, I just received today my front and rear lip for the Honda Civic Si 98, and finish, everything seems to be alright. I got them from 4 Car Option, I believe it's called, on eBay. Like I say, reasonably well fit. Mounting hardware came with them. No installation instructions, so I just spent a little bit trying to figure out how to install them. But I think I got her down, and I'm going to create that video for you today. This is the car it's going on. So there's the front lip. It's basically rough mounted there in the meantime, and I have to do the final installation and mount all the hardware to hold it in place. But it's just kind of secured on there somewhat right now, just to kind of get a look and feel for it. And so far I'm pretty happy with it, so let's get to her. Okay, so first of all, we've got these support clips, and they look like they fit just inside these. Basically slide in there, put the washer that's sitting there, obviously put that in behind the plastic, but it would just slide in and support like that. The 3 places they're going to go is from the front of the vehicle here, here, and here. That's where they seem to hold up the raised section of the SIR style spoiler lip. So that's where the 3 of them will mount. And then you go around to the side here, and there are going to be 2 screws, or 3 depending on how much room you have. I'm probably only going to have room for 2 screws that secure it here and here. And as far as I can tell, there's nowhere else really that I can secure it midway points or anything like that. So I think that's what we're going to end up with. Let's give it a shot, and I'll kind of go step by step and give you shots as we go. Okay, hopefully you can all kind of see this. Basically, I'm just opening the nut pretty much to the top of the bolt, and then just sliding it up inside to there, push it and hold it up, and then tighten it with your finger in behind like this. Do the same with all 3. I've already done the middle one there. And of course, tighten them down. Not enough to destroy the ABS bumper, but you want them snug so it crushes the plastic a little bit so they don't let go on you, because the plastic will give and flex with heat and cold, obviously. The biggest reason basically that I did this video is because I did a quick search for about 5 or 10 minutes on YouTube and then Google, obviously, and I could not find a single video that showed this clip type installation anywhere. So I figured I'd make one and throw it up for you guys on YouTube here. Okay, so that one's fairly snug, and now you just got to get a wrench up in behind there, a shorty Phillips screwdriver, tighten down the 3 of them, and move on to the next step. Okay, so go figure, I couldn't find my shorty Phillips, my stubby Phillips, so I found this Allen T-wrench type thing. So just making sure these guys are all snugged up, and because it's a lock nut in behind, it won't actually, like, it locks on itself without actually needing a wrench in there. So I found that quite handy, and they're all snug. Obviously make sure they're perpendicular to the outside of the bumper. And next step will be to tighten, basically to rough mount this to the front bumper, and we'll mount our 2 screws in it to hold it in place on the sides. Then we will go back to tightening these guys from the bottom here. This part can be a little frustrating. You may find that you have to slide these 3 back a little bit from the front to get the best fit. I think I'm good with where it is, but your slots, if it's an aftermarket bumper, might be a little further forward or something, so just play with the positioning of those 3 so that this sits nice and clean. Looks really good where it is there. Okay, so we got that all squared away, and they send us 2 loose self-tapping screws, so we're going to use those 2 to just kind of hold it in place for now. I'm going to put in, I believe, the upper one here. go around the other side, do the same thing. And you'll likely, if you don't take your tires off, which is kind of pointless, kind of overkill for this job, just turn your steering to get in at it on either side. Just snug that up a tad. Beautiful. It is a little easier with two people, very likely, but just me right now, so here we go. Okay, that's snugged up. Something about right there, I can feel the plastic goes through all the way, so space them out nicely, and that should give you a nice strong hold on either side. Oh, put that one in. And again, don't overdo these because you will strip out the plastic and then have to move your hole, and that's kind of ignorant because you've only got so much room to move it as it is. Okay, and same thing on the other side. Let me just turn the steering here, and then we'll go underneath and set those ones up. And you can always double check your tension by hand, obviously. Screwdriver. Just make sure you haven't stripped them out. Beautiful on both. Okay, ready to go underneath. Okay, this part of it was, I can't even say a little bit more ignorant, it was a whole lot more ignorant. I basically, it's really hard to line them up, so I ended up actually using the camera with the video sent to my phone and a light behind it to be able to see what the hey I'm doing. But I was able to peel it back, kind of get an idea of where the hole was, and then I used this mini screwdriver to pilot a hole through, because I couldn't lift the car, my jack won't get under it, I forgot about that, so it's too low. But anyway, once I got the pilot hole drilled with the hand drill, and I found out exactly where the hole was and everything obviously, then I was able to very easily by hand tap this one, the self-tapper, in, and then tighten it up. So I just got to do that now 6 times. I'm not going to make you guys watch that because you'll be bored and quit watching. Alrighty, but I'll show you the finished result when everything's done. You've already gotten a good look of what it looks like, and obviously I have to take this all back off eventually and paint it all. But I'm going to do that because I got to do my side quarter panels and all kinds of stuff, so it's all going to happen at once, so not today obviously. Probably not anytime too soon either, so it's going to stay black for a bit, but that's the basic installation process. It came out really well. I like the feel, the look, all that. Like I say, it fit really well, and I'm more than happy. 150 bucks shipped from the States for front and rear skirts, sport lips, so it looks really good. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I say, for seeing these ones, if you don't have a camera obviously that'll let you get behind there, then easiest way is actually to take the bumper off. My bumper's actually only held on by about 6 screws right now, so it's pretty easy to do. For those of you who don't have that, have like the stock bumper where you've got like 30 screws holding everything together, including probably the headlights have to come out, you might just want to opt for kind of what I did. Just get a good feel of where it is, put a couple pilot holes, like I got a couple little pin holes basically beside the screw, but I was able to find it, like I say, and it all worked out pretty well. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and till next time, thanks again.